TV's Castle, which is celebrating its 100th episode tonight on ABC. Would you please welcome Stana Katic?
You know what? You have a seat, lady. You have that supermodel bounce when you come out. It's
really?
like, yeah.
You own it. I love that. It's so good. The first time here.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
I love reading about you. You have such an exotic background with your parents and your brothers.
Yes.
And I'll just talk a little bit about your upbringing.
My parents are from the former Yugoslavia. They're Serbs from Croatia, and they emigrated to Canada, and we emigrated to the U.S. afterwards. And I have a huge family, 4 brothers, 1 sister. So there's just a lot of wonderful living that we had growing up because we spent a lot of time in Europe, and they're all amazing individuals in their own right. And my parents kind of set up that love of travel in us at a young age, which was really sweet.
Which is, we have some pictures from your last trip. You've been, last 3 trips, Argentina, India, Mongolia.
Yes.
And we have a few pictures here.
Yeah.
Now, that's in Mongolia?
Yeah, that's in the Gobi Desert. I was in this space that has a lot of remains from, of course, like dinosaur remains, and so did a bit of digging. It was really extraordinary. That's in Ovu. My mom and I, this is a kind of like a place that's like a spiritual holy place for Mongolians, and when you travel, you stop and you circle the Ovu and you drop rocks and think about things that you would love to happen. And we had blue silk scarves that we were tying up, which is a part of their tradition. It was beautiful.
And this one I found interesting. You're cutting a young girl's hair.
Yes. Yeah, that's a part of a hair cutting ceremony. When a child is 3, I feel kind of like an anthropologist today.
I'm learning.
This is fascinating.
When a child is 3 or 5 years old, they have what is kind of the equivalent of a baptism into the community, and it's a hair cutting ceremony, and the whole community gathers, and they offer gifts, and they have a huge meal together, which I think you have a photo of part of the meal somewhere in there.
I have a photo of the meal, but that doesn't look like something that... What kind of meal is that?
That's a disemboweled sheep. What? It was phenomenal tasting.
Good morning. For your breakfast?
Really?
Yeah,
Good?
it was great, actually. They give the honorary guests get part of the fat back, and literally it's like they grab a chunk of the fat and they put it in your hand and you eat it. Luckily, they were kind to us. My mom and I weren't ready for the fat back, so they gave us something that was a bit meatier. But yeah, it was a very kind of grassroots trip. I really enjoyed it.
How's that breakfast going for you? Pretty good, right?
Donna, we have to take a quick break, and we're bringing sexy back here. Forget that fat back. All right, more with Stana when we come back, everybody.
Wednesday on Live from the